so I hope you're all having a great day today. So in today's makeup tutorial, as you can probably tell by the title, I decided to do Kim K from the Met Gala 2022. Now I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably saying to yourself, Sophie, that was fucking ages ago. She's come out with like loads of other shit now and loads of other makeup looks. And actually she came out with a skincare range and it looks absolutely amazing. I've just seen like the packaging of it. I am obsessed with it. It's very chic. That's all I can say. I don't know anything else. Don't know prices or what they are, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Yeah, so the reason why I'm doing Kim K now is because I was trying to figure out what video I wanted to do next, and I was going through my phone and I was like, oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And then I realized I already did Kourtney, like a wedding makeup inspired, and then Kourtney Kardashian, and then I did Kylie Jenner. So the next for me that made sense was to do Kim Kardashian. And I realized I don't think I've ever done a Kim Kardashian makeup tutorial. So here we are. I picked the one that I thought was going to be for everybody. I absolutely love this makeup. It is so much easier to do than the Kylie one. And I just feel like this is just going to be for everybody as well. So you're definitely going to benefit from this makeup tutorial. And it is midweek, but I am definitely going to recreate this makeup look when I'm going out because it is absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. And I think Mario did an amazing job with Kim, as always. Now, I will say I didn't use any of Makeup by Mario's cosmetic line or anything like that. I don't have any, unfortunately. I really need to get my hands on his stuff because I just find him amazing and very inspiring as a makeup artist. His work to me is, you know. But anyways, if you want to see how I did this Kim Kardashian inspired Met Gala blah 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 Makeup by Mario makeup look, then just keep on watching. So Mario said, I believe in Hollywood Magazine, that he did a lot of glowing and dewy skincare products on the beautiful Kim Kardashian. I'm using the Elemis primer, moisturizing, and this one actually has like a dewy tint to it. So I'm using this, but I'm gonna mix this with, I'm gonna mix the primer with some MAC strobe cream, and this one is in Pearlescent. The nicest glow to your skin. And yeah, it's going to leave a nice dewy finish. I don't have a lot of dewy products like primers and stuff because I am a very oily gal. I don't need all of that. But just for this like makeup tutorial, I have like little bits that I can, you know, get away with. So yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I believe he did that for Kim because Marilyn Monroe, would you believe, would have really dry skin. And she used to be known for lathering her skin with Vaseline, like a lot of Vaseline. Now, I would never be able to do that. Can you see my skin, how shiny it is? Because my skin is typically oily. So next up, to continue with this glowy, dewy skin, she's also quite bronze. Now, I don't believe Marilyn Monroe was very bronzy, but we all know Kim K. She does a good bronzer moment. Glowy bronze goddess. So that's what we're going to do. I mean, I'm sure they got inspiration from Marilyn Monroe with this look, but like they didn't, you know, not put tan on Kim. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Kim rocking up to the Met Gala like Snow White? But she probably would never be that fair anyways because she's quite sallow. Okay, so this, Charlotte Tilbury is a primer 5.5. So I'm going to mix this with foundation and it'll just give me more of a glow. I'm not going to go too heavy with the foundation either. So I'm going to mix my usual, the Revolution Body Veil in F8.5. This is the lighter shade. And then F11 point. Let me see if I got that right. Let me see. F11. Oh, 0.2. And does this light buildable, I don't know if this leaves much of a dewy finish, but it definitely doesn't leave a matte, so it could be like semi. And you just want to buff this all over the skin. Lads, we are so dewy. Look how dewy we are. Okay, now I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm going to just stick with the Charlotte Tilbury for concealer. I'm really dewy. Like, it said that she was quite luminous on the Met Gala carpet. So that's what we're going to try and do using Fair by Charlotte Tilbury. I can never get this open. Why? Using Fair by Charlotte Tilbury number 4. I'm going to go under my eyes. Kim is really highlighted, so you do need to go, like, I'd say 2 shades lighter. And then I'm going to go in the center, down the nose, boop around the nose area, always get red, and down on the chin. And what you want to do is just buff this in. Fluffy brush and buffing it just on the edges, making sure everything is nice and flawless. Always going, ooh, got my hair. As you probably noticed, I got my hair dyed, you know. Embodying Kim K as Marilyn Monroe. Okay, that'd be weird. Imagine. But anyways, I'm gonna keep going with this theme of creams because I just feel like Kim is more... I just feel like for the Met Gala she probably had both just to give it a good like HD moment. So using creams and then going in with powders to really keep that up. So this is by Huda Beauty in Light Tantour, and I'm going to go above my cheekbones. This is quite cool tone, so we're just going to contour the outside, and then when I'm setting it, I'll set it with more of a bronzing tone, if that makes sense. And then because this brush is quite sharp, you're able to kind of get a good line in. Well, I'm gonna try anyways. Yeah, like look how, you know. And then across here I'm going to sculpt my little chinny chin ever so slightly under here, and then all you want to do is just buff this all in. I'm going to use the same brush, but I like to kind of keep the point up so that it, why I just keep getting my hair, it's really annoying. So that it doesn't like fall and move too much. And you see how little I put on because cream moves, okay? So a little goes a long way. I remember when I first did the review on this cream product, I went in really heavy and it looked really muddy really quick. So let's not repeat. Kim does like her, you know, bronzed and snatched contour moment. She is the contour queen. Well, obviously Mario is partially to add to that as well because he does her makeup all the time. So I'm still looking quite like wet and glowy. That's okay. Trust the process. It's supposed to look like that, don't worry. So now we're going to go on to the brows. Now, looking at Kim's brows, they're very fluffy and soft. They're not too HD. So I'll go in with my Be Perfect soap brow like this, and then you just get your whatever water fixing spray. So I'm using the Jared Cosmetics Slay All Day. I like to bend my spoolie like this so I can just go, that's what we do just to get the good, look how much it's coated, see that? That's what we want. We want to coat our brows and make sure that they stick right up. So we're just combing them up. And then brushing them down a little bit so it's not like Wolverine-y. She definitely didn't rock up like that. So it's like a modern twist because obviously Marilyn Monroe, she had really thin brows. I'm sure Kim didn't want to wax all her brows or tweeze all her brows off. But yeah, anyways, I'm just fluffing them up, giving it a nice fluffy finish. You should get something like this. Sometimes I like to get my finger and just pat it down and make sure that all my hairs are laid and flat and doing the mostest. So now I'm going to just set under my eye. Kim K is very bright under there. So this is my Ride or Die Makeup Atelier setting powder under the eye. she is very highlighted under here. Like, she's known for bronzy, highlighted goddess. So that's what we're going to try and recreate. And immediately it just sets the skin as well. We're going to do it in all the areas that we placed the concealer. And it's just going to brighten them areas and keep it all nice and highlighted. And then we'll go with a darker powder to set the darker areas. And this is just going to give more like a HD finish. It's not going to be flat like the skin. The face is going to have like shape, you know, some shape. So going in then with my bronzer, Fenty Beauty Island thing as usual, as per. And I'm going over, I'm hitting it. She is so bronzy. Oh, I love that I keep getting my hair. She's so bronzy here. When I was looking at it, I was like, damn, you know, like she's bronzy. So that's what I'm going to do. Really warm up. Oh, my tongue. Of course I didn't have her dress. So I have this weird feckin' metal top that I got from Shein. But I'm going to go right into the brows with the bronzer and then down the nose. And I will tell you why. I'm going to use the bronzer as a transition colour. So I really wanted to blend all in one. And then I'll just tickle the chin like that. Okay, so we're leaving like the middle part here. We're looking, ooh, we're looking very defined. I'll get my Shy Boy Posy Cheeks by Made by Mitchell. And I'm only dabbing it, dib dab, dibbity dab. There. Getting his Made by Mitchell brush in the number MF1. Ooh, it's so dense. I forgot how dense this was. I'm not putting it in the apples of my cheeks at all. So we're just going to tippity tap tap. Look how much pigment there is on this. I'm sorry. You're looking very cray, and that's okay. So up, up, up. Now you can go back in with your foundation brush and just kind of go over that blush because that was too intense. Like, even for me. Like, calm down. Made by Mitchell. Calm down with that pigment. No, I'm joking. Keep going. I love it. So, Morphe then all over the face. It's just a translucent powder. So, it's going to set and keep all your makeup in place. I mean, it's a long night. I would believe they have like Met Gala after parties. And this you can go over everything. It's just going to melt the whole look together. And that there's no stopping and starting. Just to bring back the moisture in my face, I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus in a little teeny container. Just go. Oh, it smells so nice. Yeah, it's a little setting spray. This just helps you look less powdery. And now we are going to go on to the eyes. So like I said before, I'm going to use my bronzer to do the transition. So whatever bronzer you have, I just feel like this is just the perfect neutral brown. Now, when I looked at Kim's picture, it was really hard to tell all the colours in her makeup just from, you know, like the paparazzi pictures because it's so far away. But I believe on her lid, it looks that like it could either go gold or silver, and that is, I think, because of her dress. It is gold, but there's silver diamantes all over the dress, and she has silver dangly earrings. So I feel like her makeup is can go both ways. Do you get me? So I'm using my bronzer to really buff that into my brow bone here and then out to give it a nice lift. I'm also going to drag the same colour down on the bottom of my lash line. So I'm just grabbing a smaller brush, clearly because it's a smaller area. So we're just dragging it under. Very smoky. I still have residue of the last makeup. I apologize. You know, it's really hard to get blue from under there. So yeah, anyways, smoke it down. She really has a really blown out look and I am living for it. I'm going to get this. This is by Natasha Denona. It's all shimmers. There is no mattes and it is called Eyeshadow Palette 5 LOL. No, it's just called Eyeshadow Palette 5. Sorry, I just thought there was a name. But anyways, I'm going to go into this cool tone brown because her makeup just looks like it could fall in between silver or gold, and the browns look both as well. So I've done the bronzy to be the warm, and then this shimmer part, which I'm going tighter into the border line, is more of a cooler tone brown. Okay, so you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. I'm also going to drag this colour into the corner and I'm keeping it shimmery. Okay, I feel like she's just nice and soft, blown out. So again, pat pat pat, pat pat patty pat, going into the crease like this, just above it, because we're going to be putting something on the actual crease. And then with this MAC 221S, okay, I'm just going to start to lightly flick. Can you see when you're looking at my eye, you don't know whether it's like a brown, silver, warm, cool tone? Like, I feel like that's what Mario was trying to do. Obviously, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so we're just buffing that up and out and then underneath. That's it. Getting an Owl's flat brusharoonie. Again, her lid, I don't know whether it's silver or gold or what's the situation. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here by Natasha Denona. It's called, a big chunk of that just fell out. It's either called Golden Beige or Glaze, because it could be on the other end. Anyways, I'm putting this on my lid like so. Everything is nice and shiny and glowy. We love that for her. So just this pat into the lid. There's no stopping and starting. Like, there's no like half cut creases. I love that. Now she does have like a little highlight moment in the inner duct right here. So I'm going to go into Sample Beauty. And this one is called Angelic. And I'm barely going to tap that into my tear duct area because this is she pigment. So barely, just get your brush. I'm not even wetting it. I don't want it too intense. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry. So annoying. Can you see? It's just ever so lightly. Okay. Next up, I do see a bit of a brown little moment in the little tear duct area. So this one is Killer Liner by Too Faced in Killer Chocolate. And I'm ever so slightly going to go only inside my tear duct area and then on the waterline like that. Okay. Done. I'm going to get my little angled brush. Where's my little... I'm going to get this angled brush right here and I'm going to dip into a nice black eyeshadow to smoke out a gel liner. Press, press, press. Sharp angle bit to the end of your eyebrow. Everything is soft and smoky, so we're not going heavy. And I'm using the Natasha Denona black eyeshadow because her matte black, in my opinion, is fucking unreal. And yeah, like that's literally all I'm doing. I believe, well, it looked like she didn't have lashes on top. So I'm going to put, because she's really natural long lashes. Like if you follow Kim or if you're a fan of Kim, she naturally has the longest lashes for, you know, a gal, okay? I'm not blessed with them. So I'm going to stick on these false lashes right here and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I stuck the most natural lashes that I have. Now, if you look really, really close at Kim's eyes, like look really hard, right? At the bottom, it looks like she kind of has little eyelashes, or it's just darker in the corner, okay? I believe now that Mario tried to get inspiration from Marilyn Monroe's makeup. If you ever look at Marilyn Monroe's makeup, she was really known for having like a double liner and an extra like shadow to make it look like her eyes were like sleepy, you know, like that really like doe finish, doe eye look. Does that make sense? So I want to do that. Obviously I'm trying to recreate as best I can. Now I was going to stick like individual lashes there, but I just feel like that might be a bit much. So I'm going to try and do it with some eyeshadow. I want to mimic little eyelashes, you know. I'll grab the angled brush because it's quite thin, and I'm just going to like try and mimic little hair strokes underneath, and we'll see how we got on. And if I hate it, then oh my god. But and then that's all I was going to do, like literally that. I'm using the sharp part to mimic little hair strokes so that it's soft at the ends and not rough. Okay, that's all I want to do. I'm heavily going to coat my eyes with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because, like I said, I feel like Kim doesn't have false lashes on top. So we're not going to do the top because I put false lashes on, but really heavily underneath here, and then nearly like clump it at the corners here, just to give the illusion of, you know, that little doe-like finish. Does that make sense? If not, that's okay. If you just look at any of Marilyn Monroe's pictures, makeup pictures, she always has like a double line and a shadow under here. So that's what we did. I feel like that's what Mario tried to do with Kim. Now, my brows are not finished, just in case you're wondering. I am going to go in with NYX, just a pencil, and all I'm going to do is do the ends of my brow. I just like to let that soaked brow kind of settle, because if you go in, it kind of just comes off on the pencil and makes the pencil all icky. No. And really just define the tail end, and then that's it. I'm leaving the front part nice and fluffy. I have no hairs in this corner, so I'm going to try and fill that in as best as I can. And I'm just using like a NYX pencil. You can use whatever, you know, eyebrow pencil that you have. So Marilyn Monroe, I don't want to keep like bouncing between the two, but I feel like it's heavily inspired. Like Mario that was his inspiration, obviously. She's wearing the dress, hello. She has a red lip, typically known, Marilyn Monroe, red lip, all that. But I think Kim was not trying to, I think they were trying to do a more modern take, okay? So instead of red, they went pink. Ooh, the only pink lip liner I have is by Kylie, and this one is One Wish. If I had one wish, we would be best. When you rub it, it just like melts it in, so it's not too, you know, woo, crazy, sorry. You crazy girl. I'm so sorry. That's blankety. Oh my god. Why is it at this part I can never, holy moly, I had like the pinkest lip colour here the other day. Probably was blankety. I had it in my hands all along. I'm going to just use that in the middle. I'm going to use blankety in the middle. Do this whole situation. I feel like that's a bit too light, but to be honest, it's the best that we're going to get. So if that's the best that we're going to get, then this is the end result. So let's try and do a side by side. So I'm just going to scoot over here, try and get an image here. Do you think I did a good job? What do you think? I absolutely love this look. I feel like with the image that we have, I did kind of a good job. I feel like I said, it's hard to tell. Was she really bronzy, cool tone? I also noticed one thing. Now that she is platinum blonde, she's starting to morph from the bronzy Kardashian with like when she had brown hair, really bronzy, like makeup and brown eyes, all that good stuff. Now she has platinum hair. I feel like she's like shifting into more of the cool tone. If I put up an image when she went to Kourtney Kardashian's wedding and she wore the grey, she had platinum blonde and her makeup was very cool tone. She had more greys on her eyes and not her typical bronze like glow. So I just thought that was interesting. Don't know really why I brought that up, can't remember, but anyways, this is the look. Sorry, I get so sidetracked, and I definitely will be recreating this look when I'm going out because it's not too dramatic. It's nice and soft, and I feel like it would go with either a warmer or cool tone like outfit. If you're not really into doing a lot of colour, this look is the look for you. And yeah, one more thing. I realised I said Hollywood magazine in the very start when I was putting the primer and all that stuff. No, it's Hello magazine. It was said in Mario's interview for Hello magazine that he went in with a lot of dewy products. So anyways, I just wanted to correct that now while I remembered, because I have a memory like a goldfish. So yeah, anyways, if you liked this little makeup tutorial, don't forget to give this a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!